What's up, guys? It's your boy Mel Mentor back with another video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you care. I had to make sure I put this video out. So I'm gonna be talking about in this video. I'm gonna be talking about Ella Mai's new album called what is it called, child? It's called Heart on My Sleeve or Heart on My Sleeve. And then um I'm gonna also talk about Kehlani's new album, Blue Water Road, I think is what it's called. We're gonna compare the two albums. Not compare them because they're two amazing artists. I liked a lot. I liked both of them previous work. Um, I'm just gonna it's a little fun competition because they both put out an album. Kehlani put out an album last week, and she put out her album this past Friday. So we're gonna talk about both of their albums. And Kehlani's album, I listened to it, but I wanted to sit with it a little bit to make my final judgment. And then also too, and when I found out that Ella Mai was putting her album May 6th, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just wait. But I think with Ella Mai, I been knew that she wasn't gonna put out an album. She was gonna put out an album in May, so I been knew about her album when it was coming out and stuff. But let's talk. So Ella Mai got this album out. Let's go through her album first, and then we'll go through Kehlani's, and I'll tell you who I like better, and just tell you the album what I think about these albums. Um, so Ella Mai, album. Let me just start by saying I loved it. I thought it was amazing. I was kind of dragging Ella Mai in 2021 a lot. I was like, this is one of the artists where I feel like she really has a potential um to really be one of the top girls in R&B. Because when you look at the top girls in R&B right now, is SZA, Summer Walker. Accolades and award nominations and accolades, I'll say Jasmine, but Jasmine's not really that mainstream. Like she don't really have like top 10, top 20 hits. Her albums don't really be like awesome with everybody, but she is getting more recognition, and she is a guarantee like she like she has the nominations, and she's a guarantee spot at award shows and performances, and she got a little bit of push from this last album, but she's not really like this sensation like a SZA and a Summer Walker, but I'll put her there. And then Janae is part-time. Janae, maybe like 2 years ago I would say when she dropped her album Chilumbo, but I just feel like not anymore. I don't think she's making that much noise like a SZA, or even when SZA's not dropping the album. SZA just puts out singles and they do really well. And Summer Walker just had one of the biggest albums last year. So, um, so those are the three big ones right now. And Kehlani comes and goes, and Kehlani's not really stable. Kehlani's run was like 15, 16, 17, 18, but she's not the leading girl right now. Moaning Long has that one Hours and Hours, and it's been doing well, but it's coming down the charts slowly. It's falling off. It's still in the top 40, but it's coming down, and she needs another single to follow up. Cause I wish I had a time machine was very much you know TikTok. It's not a Billboard hit yet. It's a TikTok hit. TikTok hits. People know because of TikTok, but if it's not impacted on Billboard and radio, and you're not getting promoted, it's just it comes and goes. TikTok stuff don't stay forever. People just know because of TikTok. TikTok's helped a lot of artists, because without TikTok, a lot of these artists won't even have a Billboard peak, or people won't know their music. No shade. But Money Long, maybe a couple more songs, or a big album or something, or another big moment can capture her for me. But right now, I wouldn't say she's on a SZA and Summer Walker type of like level when it comes to popularity. So I've really been behind Ella Mai though, to really try to put out something. I've been talking. I'm like, yeah, I think Ella Mai should put out something. You know what I mean? It's been too long. Like her 2018 album, Ella Mai Subtitle, was so amazing. It was such a good album, and I think she just didn't follow up. But I think COVID had came in 2020, and she dropped the song Not Another Love Song. That came, that went. People didn't really care for it. She had the Soul Train Awards performance in 2020, but people didn't care. And then she didn't drop the album last year. It was a lot of space between the song and then the album. I don't know. And people was just like, yo, where's this girl? Like, she thinks she's Beyonce because she had a hit with Boot Up, and her first album was successful, and it was really good. Because her first album was really good. It was really tea. It was really, really good. It was sickening. One of the best R&B albums over the last 5 years. It was up there with, the great R&B albums in the last 5 years for me. I enjoyed it a lot. Even to this day, I still go and listen to I put that on everything with John Legend, Whatchamacallit with Chris Brown, Gut Feeling with Her is my song. Shot Clock is my song. Trip, Boot Up got played out, but whatever. I love that whole album. So she definitely ate with that album. But with this album, I like this album though. I'm kind of glad that she took her time because if she would have came out, made us wait so long to put out trash, I would have came out here and trashed her. But this album, it was worth the wait. I mean, I don't know how it is when it comes to like the impact and how they're gonna push this and market this, but it was worth the wait though because she really did what she needed to do. Like trying was a bop. Trying can be a single. Trying is such a bop, and I'm so glad that she's lucky she has Mustard, who signed her and who she's on his label, and he's also a producer because he be giving her top tier beats. Like it's really no shade, but she be getting top tier beats. That song was a banger. Um, Trying was a banger. I like Trying. That should be a single eventually on the album. Not another love song. Yeah, I like that record actually. It grew on me. I love the way you do it. I like the song. It grew on me actually. When I first heard it, I was like, it's okay. I never thought it was trash, but I was like, it's okay. But it actually kind of grew on me. No shade. They didn't say with Lotto. I like that record. It wasn't a record that I think she would have put Lotto on. I thought out of all the songs she had on her album, all the up tempo songs, I thought she would have threw Lotto on an up tempo song and make it like a single song. Because they didn't say it could be a single, but it's more not slow. It's not like a ballad, but it's not like a fast up tempo song compared to like the songs on her album. It's more mellow. It's okay. But I like the record though. I like it a lot. And Lotto's verse was decent, but I just didn't think Lotto would be on this song out of all the songs on her album. But this is a good song. One of my favorites on the album actually. I like the song a lot. It's just I didn't think they'll put her on this type of song, but I like the song. Maybe it could be a single. Who knows? Um. Oh, I'm going too fast. This TV be freezing sometimes. Um. Break My Heart. I like that song. Break My Heart was cool. I had listened to it like 2 or 3 times and it grew on me. I like Break My Heart actually. Fallen Angels a bop. That's the one that Kurt Franklin, the choir came and started singing and stuff. That's a bop. That could be a single as well. Like that is really a situation. Like when I heard that, I was out of my seat. That is a bop. And Kurt Franklin coming in, and then the transitions to the song with Roddy Rich How was amazing. Like the transitions, the background vocals, her voice was really shining in this album. Like she really did what she needed to do with this album. Like I'm really proud of her and I'm really excited, to see how well this does. And I don't know what it is with her. That's why I feel so bad she took so long, but it's worth the wait. It's so good, but I don't know how she's gonna be promoted because right now I don't know what's going on, but it's really good. Fallen Angels is a good song. How with Roddy Rich is a bop. I like that song. You know, I think he fit really well in the song. He did amazing on the song. Roddy Rich is talented to a certain degree. I like him a lot, and I think he fit this song really well. This is one of my favorite songs on the album too, as well. I like how Pieces was what's a cute song. I like Pieces. Um, I like Pieces. DFMU, Don't F Me Up was the single that she put out, the second single from the album, and that's a bop. I like that song. When I first heard it, I was like, it's decent too. But when I listened to it a couple times, I was like, this song is a bop. Like I was sleeping on it, but this song is really a whole bop. Like she really ate with that song too. And I was just playing with it. Um, and then High, I like High. High reminded me of what's that song on Rihanna's anti album, Close to You, which I love so much. One of my favorite songs of her anti album. It reminded me of Close to You. It wasn't getting close to UT's, but it was a nice ballad though. I enjoyed it. I actually really did enjoy the song. Um, like the ending really reminded me of um, Rihanna's song, "Close to You" on her album. Um, what is going on with this remote? Power of a Woman was about. Um, I like that one too. It was different for her. I was like, ooh, okay, LMA. I didn't think he was gonna dip one that one to that type of like I don't know, sound. It's still R&B, but I don't know, it's a tricky kind of R&B. But I was like, okay, LMA. I like this. A Mess with Lucky Day. I like that record. I think that was a good collaboration. But surprisingly, it's not my favorite song on the album though. But I like it. And that's one thing about this album. Like some songs are my favorites, but I like every song on this album. Just to be quite clear with you, if you haven't noticed, because every song I've been liking it. Um, like I like the song a lot. What is this TV freezing? Um, cause I want to compare these two albums and tell you what I like. I don't know why this is freezing. Um, but And then I think Fuse was interesting too. It's a different type of it's a different cup of tea as well. But I like the song too as well. Like I like that song. It was different for her. You know what I mean? But I like it. I like Fuse. Oh, it's called Fuse like actually, not Fuse. Fuse like. Um, Leave You Alone's a bop. I like that record. I think she released that as a promotional single as well. I like that record. Um, what's it called? Sink or Swim is a bop. That could be a single as well too. That is a whole bop. That is a whole bop. And then Fading Out was Fading Out was a good song as well. It was a great way to close out the album. This album to me was a 10 out of 10. Honestly, I like this album a lot. You know what I mean? It was a 10 out of 10. Honestly, I like it. Well, maybe like a 9.5. It's one of my favorite albums that came out this year. Actually, the Pusha T's album. Um, I kind of like Jack Harlow's, but Jack Harlow is I don't know, but I don't know. But it's one of my favorite albums that came out this year. Like I like this album a lot. Um, I think she really put thought into it, and I really do like it. I don't know. If this TV gonna keep freezing, then the Kehlani piece might not work because I want to talk about Kehlani's album. Matter of fact, let me click this because her album's right here. I can just look at the list and just talk about it with you guys right here instead of going through like a whole thing. If it will let me play it, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, um, sorry for like the interruption. This is like a lot. Um, so Kehlani dropped her album last week actually, and I heard it and I listened to it more this week and stuff. Last week I didn't really finish it like that. And let me just say, her album was decent to me. You know what I mean? I love when what's that when what's the album? Her first one, Sweet Sexy Savage. When that came out, 2017. I think I was like in the 8th grade into freshman year. That was actually in 8th grade. That was a whole bop. I remember listening to that album like in my room all the time. Like I love that album. One way or another, driving undercover. They don't wanna see us happy, so we said, advice. I think in my feelings or something called personal. Like that whole album was a bop. That was a whole like a crazy. Even the I Need a Gangster. I think she put that on there, and Distraction. Like that whole album was just so good. And then her second album, well, While We Wait was like a mixed EP to like wait until her second album came out the following year, I think, or the 2 years after. I don't know. But While We Wait was amazing. The song with what's his name? Child. What's his name? What's his name? His name's something with Child. Child. I don't know what his name is. I can't think of his name right now. The not Dark Child. What am I saying? Dark Child. I can't think of his name right. So Music Soul Child. Yes, Music Soul Child. That was a bop. I forgot what the song was called. That was a whole bop. And I think um, ain't none your business. Ain't none your business. I think that was on that too. Or it might have been on this last album. I don't know. But that was really good too. That was actually sickening. And then this last album she put out before this one, during quarantine, one of my favorite quarantine albums. I always mention that album. I mentioned Chloe and Halle, Ungodly Hour. I mentioned The Weeknd, After Hours. I mentioned Dua Lipa's Future Nostalgia. Queen Night Just Misunderstood. Like these are some albums that were really big for me. Positions, How to Grow on Me. You know what I mean? How to Grow on Me. Um, I didn't really care for Good News like that. But Good News had a couple songs I like, but I didn't really care for it like that. You know what I mean? So Kehlani, I always liked her music, but this album for me, it was okay. I think it was good until it wasn't what's better than this album for me. It was good until it wasn't what's more better because I like more songs. This album, there's no bad songs in this album. I just think not every song was my cup of tea. Like Like Little Story was a bop. I like Little Story a lot. I think that's about her daughter. I like that song a lot. That's actually a great record. Any Given Sunday with Blast. I used to think this guy name was Bliss. Blast is a bop. He fits the song right. Shooter Interlude was cute, which I never was an okay song. Up and that with Justin Bieber, which I think I reviewed already. That is a whole bop. I love that record. I see why she put that as a single. And I mean, that's JB. He's huge. Get Me Started with Sid or Side, how do you say his name? That's a bop. I like that record as well. It's a good collaboration. Everything Interlude was amazing. More Than I Should with Jesse Reyes was okay. Maybe I need to give it a listen again. I don't know. Altar was a beautiful song. Melt was beautiful. Tangerine was cute. Everything was I like everything a lot, and I love Wandering and Wandering with Ambre and Thundercat. That was a good collaboration. Um, the songs that I do love though is number one, number two, number five, number six, number 13, number 12. So like maybe like 6 or 7 songs in this album I really love, and then the other songs were okay and decent. There's no bad songs, so this album is a bop. It's a good album. I give it like a seven, a 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. It was decent. It wasn't a bad R&B album. There's definitely like Any Given Sunday is a song that I would go to listen to it again. Little Stories, a beautiful song. I love Wandering Wandering. I love everything is a good song. It's a nice ballad. The song with Sid or whatever his name is, or her name, I think it was a girl. It was a good record. And then Up at Night, I listen to that sometimes here and there too. It's a good song too. So I like the album. But I do think Ella May had a better album though. I think Ella May's songs were just they hit better. There was more songs that I was in love with, and I think the fact that Mustard give her them good beats were amazing. She had her collabs were more stronger to me. I think her album got me on my seat. This album was just more of like a chill listen. Like I like this album. I think Kehlani's very talented and she can sing. She can definitely hold a note. Like she's cool. And I really love her music too as well. But I just feel like Ella May was just more of a stronger album. This one was just more. It was good though. This wasn't a bad album. Like I like this. No shit. I like this. This wasn't a bad album. But I just feel like Ella May just took the cookie for me. You know what I mean? But make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you care. And I will see you in the next one. Y'all make sure I go stream both albums. They're both good albums. I like them both. But Ella May just take the cake for me. But Kehlani, you ate though too. Like this is not a bad album actually. Like you haven't really put out anything bad in your discography so far. Because even your EP days, 2015, when you had the song with Chance the Rapper. Listen, 2015, like I remember Kehlani 15, 16. I remember 2015, 2016. Like I remember you, girl. And you was eating. So um, no shade to her. But make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you care, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.